Hello once again everyone, Original Blood Ace back again, and it's time to do a video on Mr. Iwata himself. As you know, in the past, in the recent past I should say, like around E3, he didn't attend E3 because of health issues, and then we later found out he had surgery, and then we later found out he would not be going to the investors meeting, or the shareholders meeting I should say. But it has now been revealed that the shareholders are apparently very pleased with Iwata currently, even though they were just chewing his ass out a little while ago, but they seem to be happy with him now because they have re-elected him the president of Nintendo. So what that means is, to all the people who are still whining and bitching about he needs to be fired, and don't get me wrong, I will be discussing in a second how even I said he needs to go. But to all the people who said that, he's sticking around. That's my point. Now, it's quite obvious why they did this. A few reasons. Let's go over these first. First of all, of course, they really liked Iwata's plans for E3. We can't deny that. Iwata did a very good job for planning what to do at E3. They blew E3 out of the fucking water. So that was a step in the right direction. No doubt about it. It was like pretty much Iwata's last stand, and we don't know Iwata's new what is it yet? His approval rating. You know, it's like up to 100% rating or whatever, where 100% means like this guy's fucking amazing. He can never fuck up. It's just like he's perfect or perfect. I was gonna say perfection, and then I changed it to perfect. But there's my point. And then if you had like 0%, you'd be like, why is this guy in charge? We're firing him instantly. But he was at like a 92% originally, like in 2011, and then he dropped down last year, which was, a very harsh year for the Wii U, no doubt about it. He dropped down to like a 71 or something around there, so it was like a 20 to 21% drop or something, which is quite a significant drop. But anyway, the investors and the shareholders are pleased with what Iwata did for Nintendo at E3. They liked what they saw, as everyone else who watched Nintendo's E3 press digital event thing, as everyone else liked. So that was a good move on Iwata's part. He saved his ass there. Not only that, but you do have to look at the fact that yes, he is the man responsible for the immense success and the money from the DS, the Wii, and the 3DS. So those three systems were huge successes for Nintendo. Big money makers. Then there was the Wii U, which, was basically floating dead upside down like a goldfish. Now, with Mario Kart 8 helping the Wii U, not saving it, but helping it, they seem happy to give him another chance. So I will say, first of all, I hope he recovers 100% because he hasn't still recovered fully from his surgery, but we all know he will. It's just going to take a little while. Don't get me wrong, even though I've bashed Iwata, I've always said as a person, he's been a good, passionate person. And the other reason I should say, because they aren't going to fire him, well actually, there's one more real reason and one more joke reason I want to say. One real reason is, fuck, I already forgot what it was. Oh yeah, that's right. Because they can't, and I've said this in a video before, you can't just, snap your fingers and say you're fired. If you were to do that, just up and fire Iwata, point blank, without having anyone lined up to replace him, that would devastate Nintendo far worse than having Iwata still in charge. So I think it's come to the point where he had to come this close to being considered, not re-elected, to get his ass kicked into gear, which is a good thing, I guess, but it's sad that it came to that. And then the other joke reason why, of course, the shareholders re-elected him was because secretly, they're all Star Fox fans. Haha! So when they revealed, oh, there's a new Star Fox game, they were all like, oh, okay, yep, just like me. They're like, yep, okay, you're forgiven. At least somewhat. But anyway, yeah. Now, on to the part where, yes, I bashed him myself. I admit I said I wanted him gone. I still think he's on thin ice. Well, not the thinnest ice, but thinner ice than normal. because there's still drastic steps that need to be taken with the Wii U. Mainly, the Miiverse needs to be fixed, of course, as I've said a bajillion times, and party chat. If those two things can be accomplished, if we can get an actual party chat on the entire system to talk with people on our friends list, and if we can get the Miiverse either fixed or removed, then the Wii U will be perfect. It will literally be probably the perfect 8th gen console, maybe even the perfect video game console of all time, and that's a bold thing to say. But either way, we will find out what Iwata's I already forgot what it was called again here, approval rating will be next month, I believe. Anyway, I guess that's about all I have to say. You know, we'll see if Iwata can keep on track. I hope he can. I hope he sticks with the realization that you need to focus on the core fans. Don't focus on the casual kids who want nothing to do with not only you, Nintendo, but don't want anything to do with any consoles right now. They want smartphone games and iPad game crap. So if you just stay focused with your core fans, then there's not going to be a problem, which is what I've been saying for over a year now, ever since the Wii U launched. And ease up with the game droughts, although we're in our last game drought. There's probably still going to be, a 1-month drought every once in a while. But that's fine. Come September with stupid fucking Hyrule Warriors, I'm just going to say come October, for me, the Wii U should be boom, 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 game, 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 over and over and over. But that's all I have to say, really. So, Iwata, get healthy, because you are a very good, nice, passionate, kind guy, and you don't want anyone to be ill. Except for maybe the assholes who, pester me all the time, my imposters. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm Original Blood Ace as always, so make sure you stay tuned. More videos coming soon, as always.
I'm the cult of personality, the cult of personality, the cult of personality.